How about making pizza with stuffing, chicken and pineapple? Ooh. That actually sounds good. And I know that pineapple is something that divides opinions quite a lot, but if you like it on your pizza, then fucking put it there. If you are the one eating it, why the fuck not? 1 week struggling with panic attacks, but managed to suppress them. Well, now. And no, you don't know why. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Well, I do hope that they stay away. But I do understand it that you can get them quite easily. All that, like, out of nowhere. You don't always have a reason that you know immediately. It can also be something like a different smell or something related to memories. Also, please do tell me if the game frame drops or something. I want it to be as smooth as possible. Looking absolutely stellar as always. Aw, thank you. But yeah, how is Ilogi? Don't know really. More of the same thing. You usually begin to wonder about how the future is going to be and if you even going to have one. And if you should even bother existing anymore. Possibly think thoughts. Can't blame you, to be honest. Suffer those same feelings quite often.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Okay, now it's lagging on my end already. A little bit, but just a little bit. Well, not really. I would think that it would be lagging a huge ton right now. But yeah, Somberland, just know that, like, if you ever feel like that in the middle of night or during the day, just feel free to message to me. Like, I do like to listen people, and at the same time, like, it's better to talk about it than be alone with it. Also, hi Pancake and Avaris. How are you? Winter makes your anxiety kick up when you did inside 99% rest of the time. So you get panic attacks just sitting around watching television or something. You also bought this game and started today. How are you liking it so far? Well, it's my first time playing it and I just opened it, so I don't know yet. But it fucking looks beautiful. Like, really beautiful. But there is one thing, like my main monitor shows it's really red, and then my another monitor shows it more yellowish brown or something, so it's interesting. You look great, hope you're feeling okay. Oh, thank you. Just dealing with body pain. But it's too long to fully explain why. Okay. Well, I do hope that the body pain goes away. My god. It's almost smooth, almost. Stream is lagging, okay. Well, then we'll do something about it, because I want it to be as smooth as possible. Alright, advanced. Have you played the first Dying Light? Yeah, I did play the first Dying Light about 2 years ago or so. So it's been a while. Let's try. It's very Queen, you thought you started it yesterday or so. No, I completed yesterday the Cyberpunk, so now it's the first time we are playing. Any better or is it still laggy? And no worries, like you haven't said anything for it. I will tell you how I feel about it, like when I have gotten forward in it. But yeah, so far, what little I have seen about it is freaking beautiful. You have seen panic attacks before and wondering why now. Doing good on all aspects, at least to your recognition. Well, sometimes panic attacks can still occur from out of nowhere, even though life would be like really good. You got up on the cyber wood. Some of those ends hit pretty damn hard. Yeah. It's fine now, you are not dropping or anything or buffering. Okay, so... Okay, if it stays that way, that would mean this game is pretty fucking well optimized, but we'll see. But yeah, do say if it changes signs. I won't see the difference on my main monitor, because well, of course, on my end it always looks good, but the stream settings can cause a lot of different things for it. That's how yours work. Yeah. Ooh. Panic attacks come out of nowhere. No rhyme or reason. No real timing to it, sadly. Yeah, of course it depends on. And then, like always, it is probably hard, but try to not stress about them too much. Like, don't be afraid of getting them. But because worrying that will you get panic attack might actually like give you one. Did you remember the turn on streamer? No. I think I did, but let's check on just in case. Appreciate you asking that. Enable hints. Fucking hell. Yeah, streamer mode on. That was actually one of the things that I was super impressed, because I opened the game to check out the settings, that everything would work fine. Of course, the graphical settings are something that I can only do in a stream, so I see how it works, but I was impressed, because this is something I would really like to see in more games, because it makes streaming them feel better, because then you don't need to be worried about getting freaking DMCA strike because of the game you play. Well, you're here now. The stream makes you feel like you're not alone. Happy to hear. Got to make some food. You lurk, asked the kitchen. Okay, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it and enjoy your meal. By the way, the streamer mode setting that exists in some games is handy AF. It is. It is. Oh, I actually managed to... Okay.
Thanks.
Shame that it's necessary
anyway.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, it would be nice if it wouldn't be necessary, but at the same time, like, I'm happy that at least game makers are, giving you option for it. Hi Rhinovirus, how are you today? Like, basically the people who shouldn't be fixing it are fixing it.
So are you?
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, right.
That confidence.
Seriously, I wish I had as much energy as you. Got a new
It's
beat on
thoughtful,
Jay?
but it's sad that it's necessary.
Yeah, went cold after New Paris.
Like,
Which route you take? Through Bain
big
or Garrett?
appreciation for the game
What a
makers
shithole. Some
who make it possible, but at the same time it's like shitty that DMCA strike exists. Oh, just the DMCA strike, because this game contains copyrighted music, but they have the streamer mode that we turned on, so it won't have copyrighted music. I've gotten strikes on 15 game clips unlisted private on YouTube that nobody could even see, but you. Yeah.
Oh, look around. If
You're
we're lucky,
digging
let's
out of
have
a
a meal growing
snowstorm.
here too.
Aw, I wish you the best luck. You don't understand why games use DMCA music at all. Okay, this is cool. DMCA is so stupid when it comes to streaming. Like, that's something that a lot of music that I have found has been through other streamers, and now I can't do it anymore because they might get the freaking DMCA strike if they play music, so I haven't found so much new bands anymore. Oops. Okay. Violently picking flowers. You know, the Guardians of the Galaxy game has a neat anti-DMCA mode for streamers, which is neat. Yeah, but I also know that the freaking normal mode of the game is awesome. Like, the music in there and all that. It's sad that it can't be streamed like that. You know, you have been getting this uneasy feeling at work after sunset. Never bothered you earlier, but dark seems to be a trigger this time around. Don't know, you'll get over it. The winter is almost over after all. Yeah. You can do it, I believe in you. And like, as I have said for many other people, like, if you need to talk about it, feel free to message, I have time to listen. Yeah, this is super realistic. You go to... Okay. I want to see a person who goes near a beehive and just takes the honey out of it, like, boop, and the bees are like, oh, okay, just take it.
Oh yeah, the one that had that saying.
There is some trick to split into audio channels. Some do to avoid it, but you don't know the details. I haven't heard of it too, but it can be a lot of extra work. Picking flowers intensifies, yes. Now we got the blueprint, alright. Yeah, I received new blueprint. Press I to the crafting menu. Pa, pa, pa. Blueprints are plans that allow you to create accessories, consumables, and weapon modifications using various craft parts scavenged during exploration. Alright. But yeah, how is Cheeky cool? I mean, games like movies, when a popular game or movie comes out, they can make more money out of it. Merchandise, toys, shirts, original soundtracks, that's why they use DMC music. He grabbed all the bees, that's why he's okay. Oh yeah. This is where you store all of the craft parts you collect for the craft part description to see how they are used and where you can find them. Okay, that's kinda cool. With your bare hands, no less. Ah. Hi Metal Pheasant, how are you today? Now hover over the medicine blueprint and hold to craft it. DMC is annoying since you like watching Rock and Metal DJ streams. Maybe you want to check out previous ones of theirs. Also, hey, yeah, exactly. Like, I do think I follow actually the singer and guitarist of The Room, and you know, they play their music, and then there is of course like Lord of the Lost and such, who also have their music in there. Craft and medicine. Okay. Inventory crafting, wait. Oh, okay, so we did. Alright. I do like it. The crafting screen overall looks quite nice. Like the graphics on it. There has been pretty fucking good graphic designer for this, I feel like.
Come on, we're almost
It's
there.
like healing. You just can't get around it by not voting their streams you hear. The thing is, like, basically, Twitch itself said that if you turn off the VODs... No, they actually started it by saying that turning off the VODs won't stop you getting DMCA strikes. Then they also said for the Twitch event that you should turn off your VODs so you won't get DMCA strikes because it contains copyrighted music. Which is like, but you said it won't help, so what the fuck? Hi Venom, how are you today? So yeah, I really don't know. Does it actually help or does it not? Because they have not said like... They have said both things. Your computer must be a beast to handle all that foilets. Oh, this is the most well-optimized game ever. You can check out the stuff that my PC has eaten under the info panel. It has all of it. But at the same time, I do feel like it's well-optimized game because... Let's think about the Cyberpunk. I had to lower a lot of settings that the stream would, you know, run perfectly. It ran perfectly on my end, but it didn't run perfectly on the stream. But this one, we have high settings, or well, I think some parts they were, yeah, the highest settings, yeah. Only the thing that we set down was the shadow quality for very high to high. And that's the only difference we made. Plus took the ray tracing off and motion blur off. But yeah, it seems fine on the stream end, and it seems fucking fine on my main monitor, so I do feel like it's a well-optimized one. You good? Happy to hear? Like in the game? Well, we just started, so I don't know yet, but it looks fucking great. You know, really impressed with how the game looks so far. Yeah, fair. I'm mostly impressed how well it's running, because, yeah, I've seen a lot of beautiful games, but they don't run very smoothly a lot of
Damn it,
times.
locked.
You mean
I'll
the
try
game
to get
art
through
direction?
here. You check the other side.
I like it.
Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure.
Like, especially the part that I like is like this screen. But I think it's like my inner graphic designer just talking there. To be fair, guys, when you're playing it yourself, it looks better than it
We're not
does
getting
over
in this
stream.
way.
What do you mean
so
by
find
that?
us another entrance already.
Search the house. Did I fucking broke it? Oh, okay, so you need to just press it. Hi, Ebuski, how are you today? Yeah, you. Okay, I'm so used to it that when you press Control You need to hold it down to crouch. But if you hold it down, it won't do anything. You need to just tap it. Okay, well that will be nice, I guess. You realize you're drinking from your skull coffee mug. Must be your usually mantra of watching Queen of Scotland. Queen of Streams. Ah, good. Hey Gekker, how are you today? It seems to you that the dudes were focused on console release, so optimization is the first thing they were concerned about. Yeah, that's a good thing, to be fair, since it makes the games be way better. It's a little fuzzy on your screen, and when you play it's like super crystal clear. Twitch can make things not look as good as they really are. Twitch is Twitch. Ah, fair, yeah. Open.
Empty.
Sad noises. Okay, there is a lot of items over there. Last spring party.
Party? But by then the GRE would
Hi,
have long
Vincent.
since
How
lost
are you
control
today?
of the virus.
Someone who doesn't want to move their finger from D to press C to crouch. Well, to be fair, control works better for me, for the crouch, so I changed it to be the crouch button instead of C. Because it just works better for me, like way better. But instead can use your ping. Yeah. You have to take pictures of your skull head coffee mug and your skeletal hands coffee mug and show it to your Discord. Yes, please. You find crowns on left alt, so you only need to move your thumb. Not fair. It works too, because you are not jumping and crouching at the same time. Yeah. Use controller. Yeah, I do play with controller, but only if the game isn't a shooter game. I can't... Yeah, that's the fastest way to make me hate a shooter game. If I am forced to use a controller. They just don't work for me. With a controller. Like, some of them are exceptions, I can play them, but it means I need to also have like way much more patience. You've been essentially living another life for the past few weeks. That sounds interesting. You mean the crouch button in this game is toggle and not hold, so why even make it to control, you know? Because I still find it easier to play press control.
Yeah,
like way faster.
Rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying, if you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
Okay. Can't buy anything on mouse buttons on this, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair. But yeah, controller works way better. Like, if I need to act as a reflex, and I need to crouch super fast, it's always control and never C. Because most of the time, the games that I have played, they have it binded on control. You prefer control to be dodge. What games have control in dodge? What games? Interested. It's probably toggled by default, but want to remain an option who prefer hold. Yeah, they let you choose which one it is. Use your pinky for shift. You like twitchy things like block, grenade roll, etc. on mouse buttons. And control. You prefer control to be dodge, yeah. Shift your bat. Use C for cross. Hi Lily, how are you today? That is the side mouse button for you. Don't mind control though. Cyberpunk 2077, you press the dodge twice to dodge. Well, it was... For me, it was like press twice, either A or T, or, you know, the direction you want to go. Why I feel like I missed a freaking achievement, because I didn't let him in. Okay, is the first bug? Okay, why it doesn't let me touch it? Oh, because I need to be in a very specific spot. Okay.
Nothing here.
Lovely. Thanks for having such a calming stream. Ah, well, I'm happy to hear if it's calming. Because I definitely can be everything else than calming.
I wonder how
This
the
is
wine
remap
tasted
stuff
back
you
then.
don't like for a long...
Look at them happy skeletons.
Thank you for the subscription, appreciate it. It's remap stuff you don't like for a long time when you was playing World of Warcraft. The stealth button on your rogue was C. Yeah, I pretty much remap everything, like, especially if it's a game where I need to react fast. I will remap it to
Voodoo, you
keys that
voodoo.
I'm comfortable using of.
Sounds familiar.
But like, I can use the pinky for shift and control, super easy. Can choose will I run or freaking crouch. But when it's something like you need to press C, that is not what I come up with. Also noticed that I prefer picking up things with E, but F isn't too bad either. But if it's something else, then it's like, what the fuck am I supposed
And that's what they called art?
That was an Dead Island Easter egg. You have art first, so you got to repoint things to thumb stuff, if at all possible. Fair. You only need a proper keyboard for your hands. Fucking hell. Yeah, the proper keyboard is something I should be buying at some point. Well, I ain't buying anything new for a long time now. But when I will be able to afford things again, I need to first buy the damn new chair. My current chair is
Nada.
horrible.
Zip.
Like, it's starting to fall apart. Nicely said. Really nicely said. It's starting to fall apart, but I don't like it. When game gives you option to hide this early, makes you feel uncomfortable. I heard the scream. Also, you don't understand this survival sense button. It's basically cheating and the game encourages you to do it. I feel like it's the same as, you know, in Witcher. You have the Witcher senses. You can find things faster. It's just a game mechanic. You can choose will you use it or not. I like it. I really like it. Because, you know, it makes me find loot. Pretty sure it had the chair and killed the 6 months. Or it looks like the new one you had. Wait, it's Aro's chair and it has lasted like 5 years with me, so it's not that bad. Also, hi Aloha Ferret, how are you today? The Loot Goblin sense. Yeah, it's a Loot Goblin sense and I do like it, that's why. Same people don't like street eyes and the picture to find what is looted and what is not. Yeah, but you'll change your mind about. Or maybe I don't. That's pretty cool. A hardcore Dark Souls speedrun. You're not a scrub, you need highlight mode. You've got an RS2, a black one. Ooh. But yeah, I don't even know what I would like to have next. People have been recommending the freaking IKEA office chairs for me and office chairs overall, but I need a chair that would be good for my back at least 12 hours per day. So if you have a recommendation for it, I would love to hear. Of course, I won't be able to afford for it until I have income, but at least I have time to think about
That's
it.
heartbreaking.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that
Some
lucky
people
too.
don't want to see enemies through the walls
I'll
either,
see
believe
what's
it or not.
upstairs. You check out the garden, okay?
But that
Okay.
just might be you. Yeah, like, I like the loot sense, but I did not know that you see the enemies through the wall, and I would have probably wanted to find out that on my own. So it's like, if you know something more about the game than I do, please do not tell. You can lean on you if your back is tired. Ha! Hi, Parvocado. How are you today? Sorry if I cannot pronounce your name. Is this worth it? I do not know yet. I have like maybe 30 minutes in the game, so I don't know yet, but we just started it. So far it looks freaking beautiful though, like really beautiful, and it seems it's well optimized, but can't say yet. A good office chair is way better than gaming chair, and they are expensive. But it's kind of like buying a mattress. You're gonna be using it for years and it'll look after your back. So the cost is always gonna be higher, but you don't want to cheap out. Yeah, but that's the thing, like I don't have any kind of experience of office chairs. I don't know what are good brands or so on, so on that matter I definitely need recommendations. You have made research earlier, found no chair that would successfully support your back 12 hours a day, so the back wouldn't start to hurt. The only way is to carefully stretch kind of often and physically exercise from time to time. Yeah, but I also need a good chair, because bad chair won't make it any better. Yes, you just realized, nice, you can see for yourself while you play it. Yeah, definitely. I hope you enjoy your stay. Well, it's not a secret actually. Any game nowadays has some sort of X-ray wall hack to help. Yeah, but that's things that I want to find on my own.
At least they
Hi,
had each
Meaty.
other.
How are you today? Game any good? Don't know yet. It looks good. But yeah, we are in 30 minutes in the game, so we don't know too much about it yet. But so far, yeah, it seems really beautiful. It is either well optimized or I actually managed to buy pretty damn good parts for my PC. The last one, you got a medical waiting room chair on Amazon for 80 or something. It's a double size so you can sit cross-legged in it. No wheels, but having love seat sized chair is comfy for your continuous sitting styles. Wait, what? You can sit cross-legged in it. So you can in this chair as well, or I can. But
She was classy.
yes, I'm quite a small person. There's tons of brands out there with very good chairs, but they retail for over 1k. Herman Miller is a brand that often gets recommended. Sometimes you can pick them up cheap from businesses and have it shut down. Oh. Yeah, back prop on so you change from chair to stool. Change position all the time. You don't know? About just good stairs. Yeah, but as a streamer, I either need to, you know, get the proper chair or get a table that can be lifted up and down, and the cost of those is fucking huge, and also my 2 monitors plus a drawing screen won't fit on any of them, so that would also cost way more than new chair. He needs a chair that doesn't make her human noodle. Yeah. But I'm still a human noodle on this one as well.
Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. God.
Ace, come here. Check this out.
He said that we should part ways, and then he's like, oh, check this. Well, fuck you too, sir. I don't wanna be your friend, but I want to be your friend. What? Try to choose. End of the world party. Welcome to the last party. And yeah, please keep telling me if the game drops frames or is laggy or so. I do want to keep it look as good as possible. If I'm married, then it's okay though. You think you're not sure though? Didn't research the company. Well, that's the thing, like, I would be ready to save up properly for it. Yeah, it will take time, but it should be worth it. You have never looked into it yourself, you just know ASM is a name that gets banded out as a good option, and that a lot of people pick them up from startups that shut down the trends and their costs. So you're telling me that you can send some backpacks to the next door, but with magic the undead are not spottable. I do not know about are the undead spottable or not, but I don't want to know. Let me find stuff like that on my own. Like, at least so far, well, there haven't been enemies, so we can't know it. But yeah, also the undead that were there were already dead. solar panels. Also, recognize the trees. Huh. Looks perfect. Okay, that's good to hear. Science, yeah, that is something I'm very worried. Also, my PC temperature seems to be pretty damn perfect at the moment. Like, what the fuck? Also, I'm sad that I couldn't show you. There was this scene before, like immediately after you start the game, it shows you like a trailer or something for the game. Tells about the last game a little bit, mentions what happened there and how did it end and how this one started. Kinda sad that we missed that part. What you're saying is that Sonar is bullshit in your opinion, takes away from the game. But you can choose, will you use it or not? That's the thing. No one is forcing you to press it. As far as I know. Yeah, the game encourages you, but you can still choose not to do it. So, if somebody else wants to use it, let them use it.
Sit down, buddy.
Stop thinking of something that happened some days ago. So
For you.
typically you and your
gift?
bad luck
A
impressing
gift from the
also.
heavens,
Aw.
to be more accurate. I've just found it by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you.
And binding the button works too. Yeah, that too.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
At least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane
You
could
can
have seen this.
get to the tutorial
Doesn't
without it,
matter.
just like Festival and some games. But yeah, do you need to use it after the tutorial? Because if you don't
track
need to
down
use
that
it
guy
after
for
the
you.
tutorial, then it should be fine.